Hey everybody, this is KGK Revealed yet again with another SoulCalibur 5 tutorial. This time around, I love Final Fantasy. I don't care. Fine, call me what you want, call me a fanboy, fuck you. I love Final Fantasy 7. It's the first one I played. You know, I played most of the Final Fantasy series. My favorite one has to probably be, in my opinion, I think Final Fantasy 5. But my most memorable is always going to be 7 because it's the absolute first one that I played. So anyone who says I'm a fanboy, suck a dick. I said it. I don't care. Well, now we're going to go back to the SoulCalibur part. Love some Sephiroth. You know, I made him a long time ago. Since I'm here created actually February 14th. This is the last time I actually edit this man. So I have not touched him for the last 2 months. But I keep seeing videos of him online, and they keep using the same stupid shirt. And, you know, I understand why, but it's not right. So, you know, there's some things I did with him that I think is different from other people's Sephiroths. You know, and I made him for the fact that I made a good cloud. So I tried making my Sephiroth, and this is what I have for him right now. I added a few bangs for this man's hair. I wanted to throw in more, but, you know, there's a few reasons why I couldn't throw in more. And I'll explain them and also explain, you know, in detail the reasons, like, you know, why the reasons block me from actually making more bangs. But I'll tell you what I have for his actual data. For the height, I set the height to 4. His face, I made 22. And for the hair type, I made his hairstyle gelled back long. The eyebrows, I set to 19. And the voice, I set to Code Assassin -80. That's how he sounds like. Now, for the actual the numbers, I put everything at -20. You know, Sephiroth was not a brolic guy at all. But the muscle mass is set to 4 because he was cut. He just wasn't brolic. You know, he was like the lean cut, if anything. Now, for the equipment, for the undergarments, I gave him the cotton wrap. For the upper body covering, I gave him the long leather coat. For the lower body equipment, I gave him the Jadhipers. God, what the fuck? What kind of name is that? Whatever. I gave him those things. And then for the arm equipment, I gave him the Rockers gloves. For the shoulders, I gave him the pauldrons. It makes the most sense. I mean, you know, you're gonna know he's gonna use the pauldrons. For the ankle equipment, I gave him the Shinobi Tabi. And for the feet, I gave him the cuff boots. Now, if you want for the ankle equipment, you could give him like the bandages and color them black. So yet again, if your character is getting his ass whooped online and they knock the clothes off, at least he got the bandages to make it look like he got boots on. But that's up to you. That's your choice, not mine. You know. Okay, for specialized equipment, this is what I did. I actually used 2 quivers and a crescent moon. Whenever you're doing an anime character's hair, here's a little tip to give all you guys that like, you know, CAS. Use a crescent moon for the hair line. That really is cool. It, you know, allows you to do so much more with hairstyles. I did that with Cloud's hairstyle. I used crescent moons like a motherfucker, and even used like, I think a spike, like a cone for his spike. You know, so just get used to using specialized equipment for hairstyles. Right, now the reason why I used the quivers is because people kept using this shirt here to make Sephiroth. Why? You know, I understand why, but it's not what he wore. You know, instead I mean, they did it for the straps, you know, but yet again, you know, it's not what he had on. You know, I saw him in like the game and stuff. You know, he's walking around with his, you know, jacket on, his little trench coat, whatever it is. They did say trench coat, you know, and he's walking around looking cool and shit. You know, nigga did not have that stuff on. So this is what you do with him. You use the quiver. You use 2 quivers and you have them cross each other. So I'll show you the actual numbers I have. They're both set to the chest. And basically use your slider and slide your intervals down to the numbers that I have for each segment. And play around with it, because one problem my Sephiroth does have that hopefully you can fix. I know it's fixable. Is the fact that where they cross at is not centered in the middle of his chest. That's something that you can fix if you really want to. It's really not hard for you to fix it. I just don't feel like doing it because I love the way he looks like already. And I'm still making so many other characters. I don't have enough time to really go back and fix it. But if you really want to, do so. But here's the values that I have for the first quiver. And I'll show you the values that I have for the second quiver. And again, just pause the video, jot in the numbers, call it a day. For the crescent moon, here's what I did with the crescent moon. The values are the same way. I located this one on the head. If you didn't notice by now, it's that little piece in the front, that's sticking out. Because it gives him more of a standout. He did have some bangs, but the only problem with the bangs is that since I used the quivers, I couldn't throw in more. So I threw in the bang in the middle of his head because it's an anime trait. So it just made him look more original. When you play with him, it looks different than everyone else. Like every other character. It's not like the hairstyle of Siegfried anymore. It's something else. It's something that you didn't see before. So that's why I used that. Alright, with that done and out the way, weapon style, please guys, weapon style. I'm tired of seeing Mr. Rugi for Sephiroth so bad. Alright, Sephiroth I gave him Siegfried style. Great sword all the way. Surprisingly, even though it's supposed to be a great sword, it actually looks more like a katana. It looks like a giant katana, which is exactly what the Masamune was. A giant katana. So maybe not 7 feet long initially, but it was damn near that big. It was pretty big. But he did sometimes hold it with 2 hands. See, but just remember that. He wasn't always one-handed. He did wield that shit with 2 hands in Final Fantasy VII. There was a few scenes where he was holding that bitch with 2 hands. He killed Eris, 2 hands. So, alright. Now for the colors, patterns, and stickers. Skin tone I set to 265. Undergarments, I don't even play with the undergarments. Do what you want. But the hair and facial eyes and eyebrows and stuff, I set to a gray tone. All of it is set to 9019. Alright? Now for the eye color, since he was exposed to Mako, being a top ranked, member of Soldier. He's exposed to Mako. His eye color is, that greenish, bluish thingy. So I use 9/29/20. And for the, yet again, anime characters, you already know the deal with those. They get the white ice, the white outside of the eye. Highly white, highly focused white. Make sure you do that, guys. Alright, with that done, let's go to the actual body equipment. Okay. For this part, the undergarment color is set to black. And for the most part, you can tell what's what. I'm just gonna explain the stuff that's not obvious. The stuff that's black is 0031. Alright, but stuff like the shoulder pauldrons, I'll show you the color for that. I set that to 0016. For what's this? That's the ankle equipment. So yet again, that's whatever you want it to be. You can make this be black for all I care. I don't know. The second color of the boots, I set to 9020. And specialized equipment. Okay. The quivers. I use the quivers straps for the harness that he has on his chest. Set the first color of that to, brown 7623. And then second 2 to black. And do that for both of them. For the crescent moon, set that color to 9011 so that way it blends in with the hair color. During a fight, you cannot even tell. I can't. If you can tell, you're a tryhard. I don't care. Alright. No stickers for this man. That's great. Now we get to like the nitty gritty. The first color, the color of the blade. I set to gray 0016, and then the handle, everything else is black, basically. Now for the weapon trail, I use 9031. That's it. You got Sephiroth right there. If you have it for the weapon effect, custom effects when throwing an attack, use the demon pack so that way you see the black feathers pop out whenever he slashes. Now that I have showed you this, I can do mock battle, show you how he fights, Alright guys, so this is what I did for Sephiroth. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I definitely enjoyed making this guide. If you have any questions, concerns, ideas, tips, whatever your query may be, please comment, or send me a message. If you just like the video, make sure you click like, and also if you can, subscribe to me. This way I can keep the series going. I want to know that you really appreciate the videos. If if y'all don't, I mean, it is what it is. But if you really like the videos, let me know so I can keep this series alive and going. Alright? Well, I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Until next time, I want everyone to take care and be safe. It's KGKProductionz, and I'll get back to you another time. Alright? Later.